What's your plan? I know nothing. Voice chat knows. What stock was that again? What's up, everybody? This is coming at you. This week's Read the Room. I'm going to get right into this real quick. I got 10 tickers and then some information for you. First one here is from Toon. Intel everybody knows about. All three of his plays this week are anticipation of some news. So we found some key levels to play. I like the 54 here. Be on the lookout for this chart all week. Next we have PG, Procter & Gamble. If you back out on this one, you can see a little bit better of the picture here. But it's sitting on this shelf. Again, we're anticipation of some news this week. This is a level I like. But again, this has a lot of range, especially with the news coming inbound. Be on the lookout for this, both in the challenge and options from Toon. Last one we have here, this is more of a mutual play. In general, the EV chargers. Plug is the main one. You can see it has big range. It's coming back down here to the 22, mid 22 levels, which it has found support before. So we're looking for that trend to continue where it comes down here and basically find support and makes a move upwards into one of these gaps. I got a pretty common theme up next here with the professor's plays. Materials and mining. Materials and mining. This chart's really easy to see. The support turns into resistance. I would love a check back to this 58, 50, 57.5 level one more time for an entry. Great range off of it, easy 10%ers. Again, this will most likely be called as options from the professor this week. Another material, as you can see, the trends are a lot the same here. We're kind of consolidating on the day chart, but these all look like they're ready to move, make that upward move with news. This one I like because it's a little more playable from the share side. Still looking, I believe the call range on this was into the 6s and 7s on this one. Let me grab my notes, 2 seconds. Yeah, 750 on the leaps on this one. So I really like this one coming up. Next we have another professor play over here. And this one is an actual mining company. I believe the $2.50 leaps on Friday were what caught his eyes here. And then you can see if that's the case, we're gonna break all this down. But we're consolidating in this zone, so we found a couple spots here that we can at least trade for 10%, so we can be in this trade before it happens. All right, a couple quick charts from me real quick. I still like this. C-Change International, SEAC, 150, 160 ads are working for me. I just think we're going to retest the area. It's pretty simple math on that one. Metamaterials, I'm kind of following the professor's lead. He says look at materials, so I looked at the ones I know. This one I really liked in general, and I believe the call options were pointing that we were going to also move in the right direction. So this chart, very appealing to me with the range that it has back. You know, even if I get the, you know, let's just call it 440 here. That's 100% for me. So I do like the chart. Last but not least, off V. This thing's just for me. It's getting beat down. Has the option flow, the price targets, the partnerships, everything like that to not be down here. We're getting dramatically too low now for me. I would $3 to $4. This stock should be no problem, and again, that's a 100% runner for me. So these are the ones I'll be actively trading this week. And kind of a longer play. We've been on this one since around Christmas, I believe. Everyone's got their fingers in this. This came from a Toon video. I mentioned it in the chat after I found it and charted it. I really liked the way the chart setup looked in the long term, especially with range back here to this, you know, this 8-9 level. Professor then this last week found the flow on it. Basically, it's looking like they are going to try to push this through the summer. So for me, anything you can get down here 220, 230 would be nice. It just hit 2, so if you can get lucky and get some $2 ads, it's even better. But this is more of a, I wouldn't call it a long-term hold, but more of a swing play here. If you need to know about the company, they're direct competition to Invisalign, a little bit cheaper option. But yeah, this is we just see safe entries here for a range back into this chart. Again, this is everybody's in this play, so I believe they call that a megazord around here. Now here's some quick news shouts while you stare at the ASRT chart. It's one of my favorite charts. And a few of these will be the stocks that we've mentioned. So DNN leaps to 250 or what we're looking on the DNN. SEAC, we have $3 leaps that we were finding in the flows. SDC, that's Smile Direct Club. All in if you get to $2. That's a personal note for me. AA, they have ER on Tuesday. Looking like the $60 calls are it. ORGN, 750 leaps into May. I have 570 ads with the stop loss is what I like. Tunes watch list on the news this week. You really want to pay attention to BBY, LOW, which is Lowe's, and WMT, which is, I believe that's Walmart. Retail days coming up. There's some news around that, as well as the INTC, that Intel news. Lucid will have a big news on Tuesday. It's not really news. It's about their share buyback. That stock could go drastically either way come Tuesday, Wednesday this week. Plug has a business update, 10 a.m. I believe that's Tuesday as well. Thursday, CRSR. They have a demo day for the day. And then GGPI, one of my yearly plays, has a delivery update on Wednesday. So those are your quick hit notes that I jotted down with my bad hand during voice chat. Now, your favorite part, a quick rundown of the plays from last week. AUI, this gold play, Professor's been on the gold. We really want to pay attention to gold this week. 380s was the ad area. 450 is the exit. We got up here at this 420 and we're testing that spot. Just looks like a good overall chart to continue the progression. Professor is adamant that gold's going to run. So we are just waiting for it. When he says it's going to go, we wait. Pixie off $1, pretty basic. Got 3 or 4 really good moves off of it last week. I look for this to continue, especially with the social media pump going down around it. All right, both ASRT and XSPA had a bit of a breakdown on some major psychological levels. XSPA tested 2 again and decided not to. Getting back down here to this 165, middle of volume profile on the main day. This is exactly what we want to see. We do not want to see it test down into the 150s. If we get down here at this 147, this will then be resistance again. So we would really like to hold this level right here. This is why I play this chart, these ranges. These trades are, you can trade these over and over and over again. Nice big fat candles. ASRT, same thing. But if you look at this one, I mean, it's had this sideways action, up, down, up, down. Now we're getting this bigger up, down, up, down. So I just look for this trend to continue. This one I'm more solid on, making a bigger percentage move in the short term. Long term, this is news related. So those 2 I'm still active in, but I'm going to back off on them from the alert page because we are starting to get overextended. I got 2 more for you that I'm kind of just came up in the chat during the conversation with Toon and them and Professor. I like this Charger Beam. It's bottomed out, plenty of range back to even 20 would be 50% here. I like this charger with the links to Tesla in general, big in California. They're kind of the flashy name. And then the last but not least, I believe it's called Juniper. A lot of patent news, A lot of weed news around these guys. They claim to have the only THC patent in America. Stuff like that. So I like this chart, and again, we're just down here bottomed out, 80 cents. I just like this is my sub-dollar play for the week. I like it. Anything in that range right here. Let me open this up so you can see some numbers. Anything down in here. Probably 70 would be my stop loss on this right now. Try to add in the 70s. All right, fam. Trade safe out there. Respect the lines and have a plan. Let's get it this week. We made it.